hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, Entertainment? So I'm coming to y'all with another video. We're coming to y'all with another Hollywood Hot Topics, y'all. Y'all ever been somewhere and y'all like, I'm never coming back? I was working somewhere today with a company and like, I'm never going to do that again. Like, y'all never going to see me again. Ever. Y'all ever been in a situation like that? Like, you never going to see me again. This is the last time. Okay, so today we're doing Hollywood Hot Topics, so we talk about the most salaciousness in Hollywood. First thing I wanted to get into, guys, is Nene. So Nene, you guys, went on live and told us a story time. She gave us a story time about Porsha and how Porsha went behind her back and said some not so nice things about their past relationship. First of all, before we talk about this video, Nene has really aged backwards. I don't know if this is a filter. I don't know if this is, AI. She looks so good. First off, I don't know if it's because she's hanging out with Natalie. But damn. Now, she says that Porsha told one of the producers for the scripted show that she did not want to work with her due to some issues they had in the past.
A disappointing video, but nonetheless, here goes. So earlier this week, I was told by my management company that the Netflix scripted series called The Upshaws were interested in casting me for a part. In Upshaws, it's Mike Epps.
Shout out to Nene's team, by the way, because lately has been booked and busy. I don't care if y'all make fun of her for being at Zeus. It's still a good check. Lenny Pepper cuts those fat checks. So regardless, we've been seeing her a lot lately. She's done a Lifetime movie. Her team is working hard.
And Wanda Sykes. Directing this particular episode is Kim Fields. I was excited to do it. It's a comedy. I love comedy. I used to have a comedy show out on the road. Some of you guys know. So comedy is something that I love to do and was really happy to do it. As the talks went on, we agreed upon whatever we agreed upon. I was flying.
The fact that Kim Fields, y'all, was the director of this episode, we could know because she further tells us in this story that they asked her about other options that they could have picked instead of Porsha. We know that Kenya wasn't one of those options.
I was to fly out to LA on Tuesday. They told me that Porsha William Gubadia was also playing in this particular series. She would be side by side with me. Excited. I haven't seen Porsha. We always have a good laugh when we see each other. So I was just like, okay, so me and Porsha are going to kill this part. I get to LA on Tuesday. They tell me to go straight to, to the studios. I need to go into wardrobe. Once I got into wardrobe, I'd chosen to wear like this silver color. They showed me a picture of Porsha. They said that Portia's wearing something similar in color, and maybe I would choose something else because we were going to be, side by side doing this scene. No problem. I gave them a whole different look. They told me we were going to be having rehearsal. At rehearsal, I didn't see Porsha. There was a stand-in. We broke for lunch. We came back. We were going to do a whole run-through. I still didn't see Porsha. I'm just waiting to see Porsha, right? I'm excited to see Porsha. I'm like, well, I want to, make that Porsha sense. So me and her can chop it up. So Porsha never came. We wrapped for the evening. I went back to my hotel. When I got to my hotel, production called me and asked me if I had.
Also, stand-in work, criminal. Stand-in work. Pathetic. Y'all think being an extra or a background is bad? Try doing stand-in. Stand-in is one of the worst things I feel like I've done. It makes you feel so worthless because you're literally not, you don't even matter as much as an extra. Okay, at least the extra, they're there for a reason to be shown or to play as a background role for something. But a stand-in, they don't even know you were even there. Okay? You mark the lines, you mark the spaces for the camera positions. The real person comes, oh, bye. Sit right there or get out the way.
Have any issues with any housewives because they were going to be recasting the other position. And I was like, oh my God, no, like what? And they were going to recast the position that Porsha was playing. I was like, what? Why? And they said, do you have any issues with Kim Zolciak, Cynthia Bailey, Marlo Hampton? And I was like, no, like I just saw Kim recently and we talked. I talked to Cynthia Bailey often. I talked to Marlo Hampton often. No, like they ultimately cast Cynthia Bailey and she was flown out to LA on Wednesday. We did the part together. I was later told that Porsha did not show up to work and had said that she did not want to work with me, that we had issues from the past, and she did not want to work with me.
Nene is without trying. Where are my baddies? Where are the baddies? Okay, I still cannot get over that with Nene.
Let me take that in for a second. Listen, I am more than disappointed. Porsha and I have double dated a few times, okay?
I really thought they were Cookie Crunch girlfriends because they're always with each other's Africans. Anytime that Porsha's out with Mr. Guabadia, Nene's not too far behind with her African. So this story to me, you're going to have to come with some proof, Nene, because you sure that producer was being messy?
Okay. Simon had a birthday. We were all in Miami together. We hung out for the whole weekend to celebrate Simon's birthday. We all decided one weekend to go to Vegas to see Usher. We all went to Vegas to see Usher, couples. I was in Dubai. Porsha and Simon were in Dubai. We all hung out. Yanni and I have gone to Simon and Porsha's home to hang out, party, drink. My son came over, brought hookahs. We ate African food, had a great time. Of course, Porsha had a wedding, and I'm at her wedding.
Her marriage failed. She's getting a divorce. Dumbass. That's what she really want to say.
I've seen Porsha in Atlanta out. We've laughed and talked. I am shocked that Porsha would go to a production company.
Nene is a funny girl because the way that she's talking about the story and showing the fact that she's upset, it's like her chastising her daughter. I'm very disappointed in you. You sat there and you disrespected the teacher. After I told you if you do that one more time, you'll go on punishment. I told you that. She's giving us one of those.
I am shocked to hear that Porsha would go to a production company and say that she doesn't want to work with me because we've had a lot of issues in the past. What lots of issues that we had in the past. Mind you guys, I haven't been a housewife in over 4.5 years, okay? Besides that, as Black women, okay, when you call a Black woman angry, difficult, we've got problems, I can't work with them on set, that is a death trap for a Black woman in the industry.
We're a Black man. First of all, okay, I was doing this thing with production, right? Today. It was for this project or whatever. You know what I realized too? We as Black people need to start looking into other fields in regards to production and media because we have allowed other races to take over And I noticed that today. I've been realized this, by the way. I didn't have an epiphany. I just go to Tiffany. I didn't have an epiphany today. It's something that I've been noticing for quite a while now. But today, it was like, it reminded me so much of it today because of the people that was behind the scenes. I was like, damn, not one black person. It was sad.
We don't have any issues that we can't work together. We are professionals. We get on set and we work together and do what we got to do. Your issues in the past, if you had to pick a housewife, it certainly wouldn't be with me. It would have been with Kenya. It would have been with Candy. Those were your major issues. We've had petty things. We're on a reality show. So we obviously are going to have some sort of issues, but we've not had anything where we could not work together. I'm sad and disappointed that Porsha would go to any company and say that she's had issues with me and we cannot work together. That is a lie. I text her. So it's not like I'm doing this video. I didn't text her. I text her. And she sent me a text back saying that she's going through her divorce and I didn't reach out to little sis.
Here we go again. Porsha, you are a bad friend. Y'all remember when Nene told Porsha that? Y'all got to understand. Y'all Porsha fans, okay? You Porshas. The people have loved to call Candy the snake, Kenya the snake. I don't think y'all realize how slick Porsha has been throughout these years. People need to realize this. Porsha did an alley-oop at that reunion with that whole Phaedra situation. A huge alley-oop. And a lot of people didn't catch on to it. Porsha was going to get a whole lot of backlash that reunion for basically lying on Candy. So she basically exposed Phaedra to get the heat off of her. Because in that reunion, they were on her ass. Everybody was calling her out. And more as the parts started rolling out, you got to kind of see Porsha was just saying it out of her mouth because of hearsay or somebody told her that. Not just because she had factual proof of it. So she said, y'all not going to get on my Phaedra told me. And now everybody was on Phaedra, but a lot of people tend to forget that. Don't get me wrong, Phaedra was dead ass wrong for saying it to her, but Porsha was just as wrong for repeating it. And that to me was the main thing that made me see Porsha as a snake, because you really threw her under the bus to save your ass.
Are you serious? You and your husband were just happy and smiling in Dubai. I thought you guys were having a fight. And maybe you guys are going to get back together. I don't know what y'all personal business are. I don't want to be nosy, okay? I don't want to invade your privacy. Maybe you need some time. I don't know what you need. I was happy to see her and talk to her and chop it up then. I don't want to pry. Yes, Yanni and Simon are hanging out together, but that has nothing to do with me. I'm not hanging out with Simon. Yanni's hanging out with Simon. I can't change this relationship with that man. I wouldn't let him change my relationship with Porsha. It's disappointing. It's very disappointing.
Yanni is Nene's African.
That you would do that. It's very disappointing. And people need to stop. They need to stop doing that. That's not right. When Porsha and I were on Housewives together, she was...
I can't get over how good Nene looks. Shout out to Nene. Like... You know, you got good skincare, you know, and you just glow. There's not much the girls can do or say. It's just like, you could try all you want, but it's like certain things you just can't, you know, mess with. Right? I'll just say it.
Divorcing her first husband, and I fought for Porsha to stay on the show. I went to production and talked to whoever I needed to talk to at Bravo to just put my 2 cents in that I felt like she should stay on the show. When she drugged Kenya off that couch, she was saying all kind of things. I got down on my knees and put my hand over her mouth so that she wouldn't dig herself into a bigger hole than she was already in. The bottom line is Porsha did not want to share the spotlight. That's it. And professionals can share the spotlight. Porsha is not a star. She is a Bravo celebrity. Be clear. Mm-hmm.
If I were Nene, I would be just as mad. Y'all do not understand how hard it is to book certain jobs and to get certain like opportunities, for somebody to go behind your back and to stop that, or not even try to stop that, but try to put a bug in somebody's ear to make it seem like you're something that you're not, that's a whole nother level of evil. Porsha really did that. I don't think it's because they've had issues in the past. I think she did that because Nene didn't check up on her throughout this whole divorce situation. Nene doesn't owe you to check up on her throughout this whole divorce situation. That is work. That is separate from y'all personal issues. So don't try to affect any bag or try to have people, especially the thing is, Nene's already going through this huge thing with Bravo, which partially it's Nene's fault. You already know how she is when it comes to that whole situation. Why would you make it worse further and potentially hurt a bag after she lost a big bag? I've always thought Porsha was a snake. A lot of people don't think that, but I've always thought she was a snake. Okay? Because she's very slick. And you gotta watch, I'm telling you, like, Porsha's very smart. A lot of people always underestimates Porsha's intelligence. That's the biggest mistake people make when it comes to Porsha. Because had Nene checked up on her and was big sis, like she said, I doubt she would have said that to the producer. But Nene was thinking like everybody else was thinking, y'all not really divorcing for real, until he was being seen with this other women. That's when, to me, it clicked that, oh, they maybe are not together. Because when the divorce was announced, we're thinking this is a legal thing, that you guys are getting a divorce because that nigga's getting exposed for fraud and all this type of stuff, and then deportation, etc. We're thinking you don't want to be financially involved with that type of stuff. We didn't think y'all actually broke up for real, because you're not saying nothing. You about to film a reality show. So why would she reach out like, oh my God, are you okay? Like, and we're thinking that y'all not really separated like that. You know what I'm saying? Plus, Nene's getting to the bag. She's a baddie, okay? Zeus adopted her into the baddie sphere. She's no longer worried about the Bravo sphere. So how could you be mad at that? Okay? It's funny, though, that Nene's funny, too. When she mentioned Cynthia, she doesn't even say, I had a great time with her. She just says, Cynthia came, and moves on. That poor Cynthia always gets the shade of it all. I'm just saying. I do believe this actually did happen, though. I just don't think Porsha thought that the producer was going to go back and sort of tell her that. I don't think that was right of the producer to do that, because now it shows that some of y'all production companies ought to be trusted. You could have just said the girl's not available. But if I was Nene, I would have appreciated the head up, because now I know I don't F with you. Is Porsha a star? She is a star. I'm not even going to sit here and lie. She is a star. I'm a star. I'm a star. She's a star. We don't know who you are, in my Judy voice. She is a star. She is a star. I don't think she's just a Bravo celebrity star. Okay? I think she can make her rounds on other shows and still be impactful. Is she a star when it comes to scripted? No. Reality television, yes. I saw some people say, it's because of Bravo that she didn't go. I don't think so, because if that were the case and Nene was confirmed first and then they added Porsha second, she wouldn't even agree to do it to begin with. I don't think it's because of Bravo. Denise Richards from another franchise worked with Nene. She did not do it because of Bravo, and she's been on this last season of Beverly Hills as a friend. So I don't think it had nothing to do with Bravo. I don't think Andy cares that much. I really don't think he cares that much. So that Bravo excuse, no, I don't think that's the case at all. So Saucy, you guys got brought up in a conversation with Gilbert Arenas, baby dad of Laura Gavon. And Nick Young was also in this conversation that they were having, because Nick Young, you guys, did College Hill season 3, Celebrity Edition. So the people that are on the cast is Tamar, Saucy Santana, and Black China, Carlos Miller, Claudia Jordan, and Swaggy P, aka Nick Young. First of all, Claudia Jordan, y'all, let me tell y'all something. That is a reality TV vet. And I'm going to tell y'all why. That Deal Island 8. Now, she got eliminated because she a dummy. Because you going to sacrifice yourself like you Jesus Christ. I would have sat my ass down. For y'all that watch Deal Island, let me tell y'all, Claudia, 8. Now I see why people hype her up as much as they do. Of course, I watch her on Housewives, but it's like she really was so entertaining those few episodes she was on. Spoiler alert, she got eliminated. But now, respect to you, because you did that. She ate. Now, in this podcast, when they were talking, he asked him about Saucy, and he says that him and Saucy are cool and they're considered friends or whatever because him and Saucy had a good experience on College Hill, which Gilbert kind of poked fun at him because he doesn't know how he could be friends or cool with a Saucy Santana.
Don't look it up because you're going to say something funny. Don't look it up. That's my dog. Don't look it up. Saucy Santana.
So the Saucy Santana. Oh, that's your dog. Hell no, come on, man. No, not this. This.
Yes, that. Yeah. The rapper.
That ain't no rapper. Stop it. No, Nick, come on, dog. That was your roommate?
Nah, hell.
That was your... Is that why you got the Tic Tacs now? That was your rule. Oh, come on, dog.
Becky done turned the bitch up.
Oh, come on. This the one. Oh my God. Come on. This was your Saucy Santana.
Yeah. Don't look it up because you're gonna say something funny.
And this is why I always say I'm standoffish to niggas. Straight ones to be exact. Because of stuff like this. Okay? Shout out to Nick Young for being mature about the situation. But that whole laugh was sassy in itself. I don't get what's funny about it. I feel like Saucy in certain situations can't win for losing. If he's not friendly to a certain type of dude, he will probably get backlash because they consider him rude and a bitch. But if he's cool with them, they're going to think that straight dude is gay because he's cool with them. So he can't win for losing. Gilbert, to me, that was real ignorant. That's the DL niggas that be doing stuff like that, though. So I'm not even surprised. The ones that laugh at, you friends with, you cool with, those be the same ones going to those throat goats on Twitter that wear those masks in those dark rooms that film with those camera with the tripod. The girls that know, or the ones that go in the glory holes. Those are the ones that are like Gilbert. Okay, so I'm not surprised, to be honest. I'm looking forward to the season. But Saucy did clap back and said this on Twitter. He said, I literally just talked about this weird issue I love in hip-hop. Niggas be scared of what their peers gonna think. B, what's funny about being cool with me? I'm very respectful. I don't size niggas. I don't try niggas. I do me and be in my own lane. Nick know that. That's why I was the first name he mentioned. I really be having to check these dudes. What the F is funny about a straight man saying he cool with me? I'm one of the realest niggas you'll ever meet. And once y'all niggas retire from basketball, sit down and shut the F up. That's one thing that reigns true. Y'all athletes retire and y'all grab a mic. Y'all start podcasting. It's like crazy to me. Like, it just blew up out of nowhere with some of you athletes. Y'all just want to talk. I seen the other day, freaking YG, the rapper, has a podcast. I'm like, since when? Where have I been hiding that I'm missing some of this stuff? His clapback though is necessary. A lot of dudes like this, I'm telling you guys, if you guys have a dude in your life, ladies, I'm speaking to you, that's extra homophobic, that takes it out, that goes out of their way to say and do certain things to show that he's against the girls. He is a girl. I'm telling you. I've seen this 1,000,001 times. It's like sick. Laura, I feel sorry for you. Like, seriously. I just don't get what's funny about like him saying that he was cool. It's the thing is, and what's crazy about the whole situation, it's not like Nick met him at a bar and they became cool, which he did, which if he did, it's not like there would be an issue with that. But they were forced to be in a situation together due to a show and they became cool. So it was a situation that they were forced into to form a friendship or just to form a relationship just in general. So him laughing at that is even more foolish because it wasn't something that was organic to even begin with. They were scheduled to be there together. They didn't just meet willingly. So how's that funny? I just don't get it. It's ignorant and it's stupid. It's not funny to me. Like he laughed like that he was at a Bernie Mac comedy special. Like I just don't. I didn't find the key into it at all. Now Cardi B, you guys dropped her song called "Enough Miami," and she also dropped the visuals. It wouldn't be a Cardi B rollout without the video. Of course, was amazing. It's always the great visuals. Lyrics, she ate, but they weren't the best. I'll just be honest. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, she's spitting. She ate though, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like the best thing I've heard in a minute from Cardi. The visuals just always eat though. That's the thing. Like that's one thing you can't talk about Cardi about is her visuals. They're just always amazing. And I think that's what people kind of get on her about because it doesn't sometimes match the track. Like the amount of energy that's put into the visuals doesn't match the amount of energy that's put into the bars. Now she also featured on SZA's SZA and Flo Milli's song "Never Lose Me." I think she slid on this beat more than her own song. She did. I like this whole track. A lot of people felt like, oh no, she ruined the song. She ruined the song. I liked it. I think she really slid on this song. This to me has been the best she sound in a little bit. Her "Enough Miami," it was giving me a little bit like what? It was like another like what to me, like what part two. An artist who's not happy about her "Enough Miami" drop is Bia. Okay, not Bia, the other Bia. Okay, Bia tweeted and said, "It's getting weird," and said, "Ask and you shall receive," and then laughing emojis, which correlates as Nally laugh. Okay, now apparently people are claiming that she's throwing shade at Cardi because they feel as if she has gotten bitten off of due to Cardi's video looking similar to her video, which y'all know I said before, she's guilty as charged. Let's see. You're guilty as charged again. I didn't share the screen. Hold on, y'all. Let's go back. Is charged again. Double, triple offense. Bailiff, arrest her. I'm sorry. Y'all gotta understand, a lot of these people's teams watch other artists, and y'all know me, I hate being copied off of, so I get her frustration. For people to be mad at Bia for feeling as if somebody bit off of her, to me, is insanity. If somebody copied something that you're doing, repackaged it, and put it out there as if it's brand new, and you say you're not going to feel away, you're lying. You're lying. I don't care what anybody says. You're lying. You could talk all that stuff. Oh, no, you're going to feel away. Especially if that person is getting a lot more promotion than you are going to feel away. It doesn't matter who you are. Do I feel like she kind of bit off of her? Yes. The video is very similar. The positioning is very similar. The lyrics in the video are slightly similar as well. And it's okay. Just give credit where credit is due. That's it. Now, also, Cardi sat down and did an interview with Big Boy's Neighborhood and talked about how Glorilla is her biological half niece. I will say this. Cardi needs to take, I feel like, media classes. She has a hard time putting together a coherent sentence and telling a coherent story altogether without like mixing up her words, without pausing continuously. And it's kind of irritating to watch at times because it's like, girl, can you like get to the point? It's like running around words. And I'm not no Cardi hater. I'm not no big Barb. I told you I'm an appropriate Barb. All right. But it is a little bit frustrating to watch her interview sometimes because of that. So we did find out that she is her half niece, which is kind of cute. Glorilla has industry family. Okay. So that sister girl is protected. Okay. Now, Soulja Boy is in deep trouble. Some girl is claiming that she had a baby by Soulja. Have a baby, Bobby, baby, a billionaire. And she says that she is going to take him to the child support office and take all of the kiss me through the phone, you know I had it home, kiss me through the phone, money that he has in that bank account.
Soulja Boy, so nice to see you again. Step into my office. Around the time of January 24th of 2023.
I know she doesn't have an iPad with a pen. Oh, she planned this pregnancy.
Said to me, see you in court in 9 months. Well, I'm here to tell you, it's been more than 9 months, and you've yet to show your face. I guess we should start with the day I told you I was pregnant, which was January 22nd of 2023. Here's a screenshot.
Maury has retired, so the new platform now is TikTok, okay? Who needs Maury when you got TikTok?
Might have.
What y'all gonna do when TikTok ends? Y'all gonna have to go down to the Facebook.
To add one in so you could see it a little bit better. So what court do you want to see me at, and how soon can you get there? Let's do it here. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. Here we have.
And now she's channeling her inner Keith Lee. So this was the day I slept Soulja Boy's dick. And then I slept with him. After that, hit my pussy. 10 out of 10. A1. Powerful tongue. She's an influencer.
We have a screenshot of the child support papers that were sent to your 3356 address in Calabasas that were returned to me due to that house not actually being yours, and it was an Airbnb. So I guess
Soulja, all that rapping and capping that you was doing a blue face and you renting out an Airbnb. You in a B&B.
You decide it's time for a new Airbnb, and because I have a little bit of a conscience, I won't tell the people your new address. And
yeah, girl, because that's doxing, and he can sue your ass for that. It has nothing to do with you having a conscience.
That's not a threat. But while we're on the subject, let's talk about when you threatened to post a video of me on the internet.
Didn't I tell you? I sucked his. It had a curve. I had to deep throat it.
And then I proceed to say, please leave me alone, and I block you. And you send me an email with a screenshot of the video that you're threatening to post and say, you got 1 hour to unblock me, stop playing. And I said, try me. Not only have you had 9 months, but you've had 6 extra months on top of that because Amara is now 6 months old to help out. You haven't once. Not a diaper was bought, not a wipe was bought, not a piece of clothing, not a shoe, not a month of childcare, not milk, not nothing. Nothing. This is coming from somebody that claims to make $32,000 in a day. I've given you more than enough time. I've been lenient with you. I even sent you a message. I said, I would appreciate if you would help out financially. I work full time and I'm in school. If you would like to be part of our life, I will let you. If you want to come to an agreement outside of court so they don't charge you an outrageous amount in child support, we can do that. Feel free to reach out. I didn't even want to go the child support route. If you would have just stepped in and helped on your own, you wouldn't even, child support wouldn't even be a thought right now. You sit at home all day playing on your game, screaming at your phone on Instagram Live, but you can't take care of your daughter? Get in that studio, close your eyes, pretend it's 2008 again, and write another fucking hit because you're going to need it when I get out.
She gives me not as TV energy. I will say Soulja, you a damn fool. You should have wrapped it up. And two, it's given that you kind of planned this out because the way that you kind of articulated the whole situation, it was given plan. This to me doesn't give an accidental pregnancy. It's giving like you wanted to have a baby by Mr. Soulja to be able to get to the bag. Okay, but that's the goal in our generation nowadays. Get to the bag. So I'm not too surprised at all.
Play on this internet. Child support case number. Dear DeAndre Cortez Wade, this letter that lets you know that on February 18th, 2024, the local child support agency terminated child support services and closed the support case for the children listed below. Now, I wonder why they did that. Now, I'm about to sue you and every goddamn blog that posted this shit for defamation of character. You want to play on this?
Now, he's claiming that that kind of proves that it wasn't his baby, okay? It wasn't me vibes, but it doesn't really prove anything, to be honest, because they could have easily closed it because both parties did not come to that agreement or come to that court hearing. So to me, that doesn't really prove anything. I'm pretty sure he did not show up, and that's why they ended up closing it again. That's why she went on social media to get his attention because she probably wanted to kind of pursue it again. Okay? I think that he needs to take a DNA test with this because this doesn't prove anything. A DNA test is going to prove it all. If you're not going to post the DNA, hush up. And that poor girl, I'm not even going to call her poor girl. That slick girl, slicker than Keith Lee. You planned this pregnancy, though. So don't try to act like you were just bamboozled or anything like that. You know what you were doing with Soulja Boy, too. Like, you let him hit it raw and you did a Keith Lee recount. Like, that is, to me, is crazy, okay? Let me know what y'all think down below about some of these topics below. And we're out, babies.
No, personal.